Hi Nana. We were learning the question bank related to chemical changes and reactions. So we will continue with the 19th question. Sorry, 20th question. Question number 20. So actually, here there are around 10 sub questions are there. So these questions are related to balancing. We have to write the balanced equation for each of the following. So we have to write the balanced equations. So first sub question is balanced equation for uh, when potassium chlorate is strongly heated in a hard glass test tube. When potassium chlorate is strongly heated when potassium chlorate is strongly heated in a hard glass test tube. In a hard glass test tube. So for this we have to write a balanced chemical equation. So actually what is the reaction? Potassium chlorate is strongly heated. So when potassium chlorate, what is the formula of potassium chlorate? So this is the formula of potassium chlorate. So we have to know this is potassium chloride. Okay, potassium chloride. So this is potassium chlorate. Okay, 8 ide. So this is potassium chlorite. Okay, so if one oxygen is less than 8, so what is the difference between 8 and 8? So one oxygen is less in 8. Okay, suppose if one oxygen, if you decrease one oxygen, then it is called as potassium potassium hypo hypochlorite. Hypo and ite. Okay, so like this. So potassium chlorate is strongly heated. When it is strongly heated, what happens? It will break down. It undergo decomposition. Okay, chlorates generally aids generally aids when decomposed. So it forms what? Oxygen. Okay. So along with this oxygen, so here it forms potassium chloride. Okay, potassium chloride and oxygen is formed. So if you write the balanced equation, so this is the balanced equation. So upon heating, okay. So, so like this, when potassium chlorate is heated, so what are the substances formed? Potassium chloride and oxygen gas is evolved. So this is the balanced chemical. This is the required balanced chemical equation for this question. Okay, right. Next, next question B. Sub question B. When red hot, when red lead is heated, when when red lead. What is the formula of red lead? Pb3O4. Is when red lead is heated. What happens when red lead is heated? See, actually, red lead, it is called as plumboplumbic oxide. It's a mixture of uh, plumbic oxide and plumbous oxide. Plumbic oxide and plumbous oxide, but it contains two molecules of plumbous oxide. Okay, so this is a mixture of these two, plumbic oxide. Okay, so if this mixture is heated, what happens? So already this is oxide, this is monoxide, lead monoxide. Okay, so it does not change, but this one actually it is the color of this one is chocolate red color. Okay, lead monoxide, sorry, lead dioxide. So this is a yellow when cool, and reddish brown when hot. Okay, so red lead, so together the mixture will be in the form of red lead. Okay, it is called as red lead. In Telugu we will call it as jaju. Okay, so here when this mixture is heated, Pb3O4, so this particular thing does not change, but this one will break down. This one will break down into PbO and oxygen. So there won't be single oxygen. Hence, what we have to do? We have to take two. Okay. So like this. So that means we have to take this one double. Then only it will become two. Okay. So here 2 PbO2. So like this, or else double of this one upon heating it forms what? 4 PbO. Okay, plus here one oxygen. Okay, one oxygen. Already here for every this one 2 PbO. So here it will be 4 PbO plus 2 PbO. Total it will be 6 PbO. Okay, 6 PbO plus O. Or else simply balance it, we will get this equation. Okay. So just you forget about this one. So actually this is the concept. Okay, so this contains one molecule of PbO2 and two molecules of PbO. So when the entire thing is taken twice, that means when it is taken two times, what happens? This will become two times, and even this also will become two times. So this will become two times means it will be 4 PbO, and from 2 PbO to we will get 2 PbO. So 4 PbO plus 2 PbO, 6 PbO, 6 PbO and O2. So like this, or else no need of writing this one. So just for your understanding sake, for your knowledge sake, I have given this one, but we have to follow this one only. Okay, right. Next, what is the next question? When carbon dioxide is passed over red hot coke, when is passed over red hot coke. Red hot coke. When carbon dioxide is passed over red hot coke. So actually, red hot coke. So this one acts as reducing agent. It will act as reducing agent. So what happens? Coke. Coke means carbon. Carbon dioxide. That means carbon dioxide when reacted with the red hot coke. So that means when carbon dioxide is passed over red hot coke, what happens? As this is reducing agent, so this one will reduce this one. That means this one will take oxygen from this one. So after this, what happens? This will convert into carbon monoxide, and this will also will become carbon monoxide, because after losing one oxygen to this one, it will become carbon monoxide. So altogether, it forms two carbon monoxide. Okay, so this is the balanced chemical equation. Okay, so that means red hot, that means under hot conditions. That means when heated. Okay, when heated, this carbon, that means when carbon dioxide gas is passed over red hot coke, what happens? As red hot coke is a reducing agent, it will take oxygen from this one. Okay, so what happens? It will lose one oxygen. After losing one oxygen, it becomes carbon monoxide. And even this also, after gaining one oxygen, it also will become carbon monoxide, like this. Okay, next one. D. What is D? When ammonium nitrate is heated. When ammonium nitrate is heated. Okay. So what is the formula of ammonium nitrate? NH4 NO3. Okay. So when it is heated, what happens? Ammonium nitrate, it is used in explosives. Okay. So when it is heated, what happens? It explodes, or else it breaks down into nitrous oxide, laughing gas. Okay, and water vapor is released. Water vapor is released. Okay, now. So how many nitrogens are there? Two nitrogens. Okay, two N2O. Okay, and how many oxygens are? How many hydrogens are there? How many hydrogens are there? Four hydrogens. That means two H2O. Okay. So okay, sorry. N2. Okay, one oxygen. So this is a balanced chemical equation. Okay. So this is in the form of steam. What is this one? Laughing gas, nitrous oxide. Okay, right. So this is a balanced equation. So it is used in explosives, in the preparation of explosives. Okay, so ammonium nitrate. Next one. when steam is passed over red hot iron, when steam, this is most important, steam is passed over red hot iron, red hot iron, okay, steam. So when steam means water vapor, okay, water, okay, water in the form of vapor. So when hot iron, so already we have learned about this reaction for several times. Okay, once again we are looking into this one. So here it is a reversible reaction. So it forms a magnetic oxide of iron. So whenever steam is passed over red hot iron, so this iron will oxidize into magnetic oxide of iron. So what is the formula of magnetic oxide of iron? Fe3O4. This is called as ferroferric oxide. So actually this is a mixture of ferric oxide and ferrous oxide. Okay, so this is called as magnetic oxide of iron or else ferroferric oxide. Okay, and along with this, it forms hydrogen gas. It liberates hydrogen gas, and this is a reversible reaction. Okay, this is a reversible reaction. So if you balance it, there are three iron atoms, three iron atoms. Okay, and four oxygens. So four oxygens and four H2 molecules. Four H2 molecules. So this is a balanced chemical equation. Okay, balanced equation for this particular reaction. Okay, right. Next one. If what is if when lead nitrate is heated? This is also very famous. Lead nitrate is heated. When lead nitrate is heated, what is the form of lead nitrate? PbNO3 taken twice. Okay, when lead nitrate is heated, okay, so what happens? Generally, nitrates upon heating, it liberates oxygen gas and NO2. But here, ammonium nitrate will form not NO2, it will form nitrous oxide N2O. Okay, remember. Okay, so generally nitrates will form NO2, but it forms N2O. Okay, ammonium nitrate will form N2O, whereas other nitrates, when heated, they liberate NO2 gas and O2 gas. And what is left over? Metal oxide is left over. So which metal is here? Lead. Okay. So here lead nitrate. That means lead metal. So metal oxide, lead oxide. So this is the uh, these are the related products. Okay. If you balance this, what happens? Here two nitrogens, six oxygens. So four, 1, 5. That means here 6 oxygens. So 2 lead. So altogether 4 NO2. Okay. So this is the required balanced chemical equation. So here we are heating this one. We are also heating. Okay. So like this. This is a balanced chemical equation when lead nitrate is heated. Okay. Right. Next, what is the next one? G. When phosphorus is burnt in a jar of oxygen. When phosphorus is burnt in a jar of oxygen. Okay, so when phosphorus is burnt in a jar of oxygen, so what happens? This phosphorus, this phosphorus will react with oxygen upon burning. What is the formula of phosphorus? So we have to take phosphorus molecule. What is the formula of phosphorus molecule? P4. Okay, it is a tetraatomic molecule. Phosphorus is a tetraatomic molecule. So this tetraatomic phosphorus molecule, when burnt in oxygen, burning means what? Burning means heating of any substance in the presence of oxygen. When any substance is heated in the presence of oxygen, then that substance is said to be burnt, and that substance will convert into its oxide. So this phosphorus will convert into its oxide, phosphorus pentoxide, P2O5. Okay, so here two molecules of P2O5 are formed from one molecule of phosphorus by reacting with 5 molecules of oxygen. So here this is why it forms a white dense fumes. Okay, so white dense fumes of phosphorus pentoxide are formed. Okay, so this is the required balanced chemical equation for this question. Now next H question. So H question, it says that when zinc filings are added to concentrated solution of sodium hydroxide. So that means zinc filings. What is the meaning of zinc filing? Zinc filings means small pieces of zinc. Okay, so that means zinc. So what is this material? Zinc is added to concentrated solution of sodium hydroxide. So concentrated sodium hydroxide. So it is an alkali. What happens generally? Generally, this is an alkali. Alkali means bases. Generally, metals won't react with bases, but there are some metals which can react with the bases also. Generally, metals react with acids and liberates hydrogen gas, but there are certain metals which which can react with bases also. The metals like aluminum, zinc, lead, tin, so they can react with base also. That means alkali also. So that means mainly they react with strong alkalis. Alkali means either sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide. Okay. So this metal, only these metals will react with the alkali and forms their sodium salts. Okay, and liberates a hydrogen gas. Okay, sodium zincate. It forms sodium zincate. Okay, so this metal will form sodium salt. If it reacts with the KOH, if zinc metal reacts with the concentrated KOH, it forms potassium zincate, K2ZnO2, and a hydrogen gas is liberated. Okay, so these two will react only upon boiling. If you boil the mixture of these two, then only reaction takes place between these two, and hydrogen gas is liberated, and along with this, sodium zincate is formed. So here also, so if you boil the mixture of these two, this is concentrated KOH, and this is zinc filings. Okay, upon boiling this mixture, we will get a potassium zincate and hydrogen gas is liberated. Okay, so here the question is related to this equation, so no need of writing this equation. Okay, okay, right. So this is the required equation. Okay, so how here there are two sodium atoms. So, to balance this one, I'll keep two sodium. Okay, right. Now it gets balanced. Okay, right. Next question. Next question is I. What is I? When chlorine gas is passed over red hot iron. This is I. When chlorine gas is passed over red hot iron, red hot iron. Okay, so that means when iron is heated to red hot, and onto this one, if you pass chlorine gas, so reaction takes place between these two, and it forms a ferric chloride, FeCl3. Okay, upon under hot conditions, iron will react with the chlorine to form FeCl3. So, in order to balance this one, so here two chlorine atoms, there are three chlorine atoms. So, upon balancing this, we'll get like this. Okay, so how many? Two iron atom. So now this is balanced. Okay, so in this way, the balanced chemical equation for this particular chemical reaction can be written. Okay, next I J. J. What is the J question? When lead 4 oxide is heated, when lead, when lead 4 oxide is heated. Oxide means O minus 2. O minus 2. But lead is in the form of 4. Lead is a metal. So generally metals will be in positive oxidation number or else positive valency. So valency of 4. Okay. So that means here lead is having plus 4. Oxide means O minus 2. So here charges, are they balanced? No. So here one more O2 is one more oxide is necessary, because there are 4 positive charges, and in order to balance 4 positive charges, so we require 4 negative charges, or else we may write this one by crisscross method. So take only 2, bring this 2 here and bring 4 here, so it will become Pb2O4. We can cancel them, so now it will become PbO2. Okay, PbO2 is nothing but lead 4 oxide. What is the formula of lead 4 oxide? PbO2. Okay, so that means when lead 4 oxide, that means PbO2, it is heated. See, what is the color of lead? Lead dioxide. Lead dioxide. It is a chocolate brown color. Okay. When chocolate brown color lead dioxide is heated, what happens? It will break down into lead monoxide and oxygen. So here, upon balancing this, so you will get like this. So the color of this one is reddish brown when hot. When this one is cooled, it will turn into yellow. Okay, so the color of this one is chocolate brown. Okay, so the necessary balanced equation for this particular chemical reaction is this one. Okay, so no need of this one now. So this is the balanced equation for this particular chemical reaction. Okay, in this way, question number 20, it is finished. Okay, now we will learn the next question, 21. Question number 21. So question number 21 is the last question in this lesson. Okay, so what does this 21st question is related to? 21st question. Okay, 21st question. So actually here a sample of water weed was placed A sample of water weed. Water weed. What is the meaning of weed? Weed means kalupu mokka. Okay, so water weed, that means a plant which is growing in water. Okay, and was placed in water. A sample of water weed was was placed in water. Okay, and exposed to sunlight, and exposed to sunlight. Okay, exposed to sunlight. So what happened? Bubbles of gas are seen on the surface of the leaves. Bubbles of gas, okay, are seen on the surface of leaves. Okay, surface of the leaves. Surface of the leaves. So this is a thing which is observed. Okay, when water weed means a type of plant when placed in water and exposed to sunlight. So here bubbles of a gas are seen on the surface of the leaves. So now the question is, name the gas evolved. So name the gas evolved. Actually, actually what happens? So sunlight, when any plant is kept under sunlight, so that plant will undergo, it will perform photosynthesis and prepares food materials. During the process of photosynthesis, what happens? Oxygen gas is evolved. So that oxygen gas, when it is evolved, as it is in water, what happens? That gas will form bubbles. That gas will form bubbles. So, so what is the name of the gas evolved? So answer we can write it as. So its answer is what? Oxygen. Oxygen, because so this plant will undergo photosynthesis. What is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis means uh, here actually the green plants, generally green plants, will absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and water from the soil. So after absorbing carbon dioxide and water, so inside their body, inside the leaves, so there is a substance known as chlorophyll. Okay, so there is a green colored substance known as chlorophyll. This is present in the leaves. So what happens? This chlorophyll will provide a place for these two substances to undergo chemical reaction. So in the presence of chlorophyll, these two substances will undergo chemical reaction. They combine chemically. Okay, in the presence of sunlight. If sunlight is present only, then these two will combine. So when these two combines in chlorophyll in the presence of sunlight, so what happens? They convert into food material known as glucose C6H12O6. So glucose is prepared. So they convert into glucose, and in this process, oxygen gas is evolved. Oxygen gas is liberated. So if you balance this one, so every 6 carbon dioxide molecules will react to 6 water molecules to produce 6 oxygen molecules and 1 molecule of glucose. What is this one? Glucose. Glucose is a food material. Okay, so this is a chemical reaction, and this reaction is said to be photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. Synthesis. It is called as photosynthesis. Synthesis means preparation. Photo means light. So that means food material is prepared under sunlight. Hence, this reaction is said to be photosynthesis reaction. Okay, right. So in photosynthesis reaction, so actually what is happening here? So this question says that some bubbles of gas is released. Bubbles, I mean, which gas it is? It is oxygen gas. Okay, oxygen. So name the gas evolved is oxygen. Next, B question. Name the process taking place. So what is the process this plant is undergoing? Name the process taking place. Okay, so this process is said to be photosynthesis. What is the answer? Photosynthesis. Answer is photosynthesis. This process is called as photosynthesis, and even this reaction is also called as photosynthesis. Next question is, write the balanced equation of reaction taking place. Write the balanced equation. Write the balanced equation, okay, of the reaction taking place, of the reaction taking place. So which reaction is taking place? This reaction is taking place. So now this is balanced equation. So like this, the 21st answer can be explained. So with this lesson is finished. Okay, right. So we will learn the question bank related to next lesson. What is the next lesson? Water, in the next video. Okay, bye.